Welcome back, you beautiful people. Here I am, I'm back on the vlogs. Huh? Where have you been? Where have you been, Brett? Yeah, I haven't been on the YouTube for a little while. I had a bit of an accident with my phone at work and smashed it. And the other phone that I use just isn't up to filming and stuff. So, treated myself to the iPhone 17 to help with the vlogs. At the moment I'm out on a training ride, but I realised about this video, it's a hill climb race up the Zigzag Hill in Shaftesbury. It's an amazing event put on by Elliot, and I realised that I didn't do an intro, and obviously to start these videos you need to do an intro. And looking some of the footage back, the start of the video I woke up with quite low sugars, I'm a bit drowsy and that sort of thing, so you'll see in the video it's about to come up. It's quite early and yeah, my blood sugars are low, which always happens as a diabetic, you know, we can't help it sometimes. And I'm very happy to say this video is brought to you by Fly Carb. It's a new channel sponsor and they're gonna help me with some products, and I'm also be able to give you guys a discount code. It's a bicarb product. Mate, just caught me talking to myself. Always funny. Yeah, the company are gonna come on as a channel sponsor and they're gonna give you guys a discount code. It's a bicarb product. I don't know if any of you have heard about it, but it's amazing for blocking out lactate for 3 to 5 to 10 minute efforts. I've been using it a long time, just the normal short bought stuff. It's pretty damn nasty, but this new Fly Carb, you'll see in the video, it is pretty tasty. It's bicarb mixed with like a sugary product, and it tastes good compared to the normal bicarb. So let's get straight to the video, and thank you guys. So here we are back in the morning. It is 7:15, so I've only just woken up. My blood's a bit low at the minute. 50, so 49 you can see over the night. The blood's dropped through the night, so I'm gonna have to get my breakfast. And because it's a hill climb day, it's not like crazy carbs needed, so I'm just gonna do some toast and jam. And the main thing of today, and today is sponsored by Fly Carb, which they've sent me. It's a bicarb energy mix. So you've got this stuff, energy mix, mango flavored, and you've got the bicarb, and you mix them together, which luckily on the front they give you the instructions, which I've put a better screenshot on. So they says use 1 energy mix and 1 bicarb mix. Prepare and eat 2 hours before intense activity. You got to add this one first, the energy mix, and you add it to 60 ml of water, and you use the measure line that is on the packet. And then we're going to stir until it gel forms, and then add the bicarb and stir until combined, and then eat it, don't chew it. So I'm going to put them two together. So it's my first day using this, and obviously we've got a hill climb today, so it's a perfect day to test it out. And to be fair, sorry if I'm sounding a bit weird, because obviously when my blood's low, I need to get some food in me, and I'm going to do that in a second, and then we're going to head off over to the hill climb. So I've just poured the energy mix into a pot, which looks, it's quite hard to do one-handed. You just got to mix it, and then afterwards you pour the bicarb into it, and obviously the mango energy mix part of it takes these stings. Bicarb is one of the most awful things you can stick in your mouth. As you can see, it's now quite a gel-like substance. So I'm going to add the bicarb to it and get it down us and see how it goes. So before I taste test it, this is the consistency, if you can see it. I'll do all this one-handed. Quite gloopy. So there's other companies that do this, so it's cool to see Fly Carb getting in the act with this. So let's do a first taste. I know what bicarb usually tastes like, so. Ooh. Yeah, it tastes right. Obviously, luckily the mango sweet flavour takes a lot of the bicarb nastiness away, so I'm quickly get that down us because I'm actually running late. So here we are, we just got the number and they give me a free cowbell. So by the looks of it, quite a lot of people. We've got 64 people. 64? Yeah. Fair play. As Elliot, the man behind it all, absolute legend. But Zigzag is a tough hill. I just driven down it. I'll just put a clip in. It's a bit damp in some of the corners, but by the looks of it, if you can, I'll stick that on the bike as I'm riding up. So yeah, signed in, 64 riders, hoping for a top 10. And we've got a massive tailwind up that hill. So we're gonna go get kitted up, get warmed up. I'm not on for another hour and 10 minutes. So we've got the bike out. And like always, I am on my everything bike, the S-Works Venge. I've got my faster wheels on. I've got my TT tyres. I basically got it as my race setup. And today my kit is going to be my TT setup. So I've got the calf guards, the full TT suit. So yeah, it's going to be as fast as possible. Because the thing about this hill, the bottom is quite zigzaggy, sort of slow, but the moment you come out of the trees into the open, it is very fast, TT-like. It's going to be painful, that's for sure. So the bike, you know, we've got to have rear lights. I've got my 360 camera set up at the front, zip tied, you know, hack job. Still smashed, but it works. But yeah, that's obviously a bit of a weight penalty, but I've been told even if you add a kilo to your bike is maybe 3-4 seconds, I think, at the end of the day. So that's what I'm gonna lose. Well, that's what it is, but yeah, I'm on my fast bike and I'm gonna get kitted up and head out. I've just seen Max Wilcox, he's here doing it, so we're gonna go out and do a bit of a warm up together. So yeah, let's get kitted up and go. The vlogger filming a vlogger, warm up. Look at that sun. I'm sweating now. Yeah, we did a good little hill to climb. So yeah, we're going to carry on being warming up. 10 minutes. He was the reason I got the red flag. But yeah, beautiful day. Get on the hill and absolutely smash this. So here we are at the start, but absolute chaos starts to happen for me. I had a good warm up, computer, no issues, and my Garmin decides to freeze. So I'm here trying to start it, and mate says go, and the Garmin wouldn't work. And I'll show you in a minute the issues with it. So we're off flat out. The first part was quite fast. You know, I'm still trying to get my Garmin to work. I think we reached about 60 kilometers an hour down this bit. So yeah, it's very fast. We head into the trees in a moment, and again, started to mess about with my Garmin. I'm like, I thought I'd be able to do it on feel, but you know, when I'm so used to seeing my watts and what I think is hard, probably wasn't hard enough. And there I am. Come on, Garmin, work. It just won't. So this is a little steep bit into the zigzag. There's a lot of people watching around here, good crowds, good cowbells. And this was quite an important bit, but it was hard to keep the speed up because once you got to the zigzag turns, you lost a lot of speed. And as you see in this clip, I just keep trying to get the Garmin to work and it just keeps freezing. So yeah, like I say, I did it all on feel, and you know, although I ride a lot, not focused on power on this sort of effort, when I knew it was going to be 5 to 6 minutes. I know what my 5-minute power is. You know, I did want to try and hold 430 to 450, which would have helped a lot, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, just, you know, pushing on, and we're about to come out the trees in a minute, and it's where the tailwind absolutely kicked in, and you went from going at like 25 kilometers an hour easily up to 40 to 50 kilometers an hour. I think someone said they even reached 62 kilometers an hour because there's a bit of a descent out the woods. And so yeah, this is where, you know, you're starting to feel the burn. But I think this was about 3-4 minutes in, and where I've took that fly carb, you know, usually you would feel the burn, and I wasn't getting the burn, and so I was pushing on, and you see the face, you know, I'm like, ooh, it's hurting a little bit. And yeah, this, like I say, this section was so fast. If the wind had been a different direction, it would have been a whole different story for the race. So yeah, just powering. I think, to be fair, I'm probably doing 400, 420 watts on this section. There I am. Come on, Garmin, just to see, but nah, it just wouldn't work. So, you know, 360 camera getting it. There's a bit of pain face. And yeah, I was quite happy to have used the 360 camera. Because I didn't have a Garmin, usually I'd put power overlay, but I wasn't able to. So yeah, this is the fastest section, getting a bit TT and just power on through the finish, and I was very happy with my time. You know, there we are. I think I was 6th with a 6:21, and I think the fastest was 5:48. So yeah, a very good ride, happy with that. Back at the HQ now, and believe it or not, I actually just did 2 efforts. The first one, you watch my Garmin, press start, road, and then watch, it just freezes. So the first effort, I didn't actually get on my Garmin, so there's no Strava, which means, did it really happen? But I did film it. Then I was like, bugger, I need to get on Strava. So I rolled to the bottom, put the Strava on my phone, and did a second effort, just for shits and giggles. And I could tell straight away, my legs didn't quite have the poke that I did the first run, but it's great. So we're gonna go and find out the results. Hopefully it's good. Bike was flawless, it was a good ride. So it really felt like that fly carb helped. So I had that, the caffeine, and a small breakfast, and felt good. You know, these hill climbs are like smash fest, 6 minutes, and felt good. So yeah, just gonna get changed, go see the results, and yeah, great event so far. So back at HQ, we just did a weigh of my beautiful S-Works bench, and with the camera and stuff, it came in at 7.8 kilos. So you take the camera off and stuff, lights. My bike usually weighs about 7.4, and I'm 78 kilos, and basically it's my aero setup. So for hill climbing stuff, you could take weight off. So I just looked at the results, and I got 6th with a time of 6 minutes 21, which I'm absolutely happy about. The guys that won are some of the best in the country at racing and at hill climbing, and it's an absolutely amazing event. This bike, you know, it's what, 8 years old now. I do need to get some nicer looking cranks. They are a bit. The bike did fall over a minute ago and scratch my bloody seat. So here we are, we're back home. I'm not sure what I filmed earlier, but that was an absolutely amazing hill climb race on the Zigzag Hill. So hopefully I got the footage of me suffering. So the top section was so windy, you could have probably pushed harder in the bottom, but overall 6th place with a time of 6:21. The guys that won, I think, did a 5:48:49. So 30 seconds back. Like to thank Elliot and all the guys, all the marshals, everyone that helped. There was a lot of cowbells. There was a good amount of riders, and yeah, it was just a really, really good event. So hopefully this will become a yearly thing, a couple of times a year. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully the footage shows a bit of suffering. But yeah, let's go into the off season. Well, actually no, I've got a race in 3 weeks in Portugal. I'm going to do a Gran Fondo there. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment below, do you like hill climb racing? It's that time of year where these races happen, you know, between 3 to 5 minutes. And I think the national champs is in a few weeks. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Yeah, thumbs up, give it a comment below, and give it a share and like. So thank you, guys.